Hey guys, William with Crack Attack over here. So have another repair, and it's a big star. Let me focus on it a little bit better. So very nasty big star, and I'm going to try to use Vanish to repair it. We're going to clean up the pit. I don't think I need to pop it or anything like that. We're just going to start injecting right away and then kind of flex it and see how it goes. There's a smaller chip right here and another chip right here. So I'm actually going to use both Vanish and Delta F-150 bridge, B-150, I'm sorry. And we'll go ahead and show you the results, but like I said, that's a pretty nasty break, and it'll be interesting to see how the Vanish will handle it. Alright, let me pause it. Alright, so injector's loaded. First goes into the vacuum cycle, so we're going to let it sit there for a little bit. See if we can get some of that air out, and then I'll start injecting. But yeah, you can see, the seal. That's what I like about that injector. The seal is soft enough and big enough that it will cover even a larger pit, like on that break. So what I'll do is I'm going to pause it here for a sec. I'm going to set up a second bridge for the second break, and I'll come back. Alright, second bridge is on. It's a much smaller break. So like with Delta, we started in a pressure cycle. And recently what I started doing with Deltas too, it's instead of have the plunger open and then screw it in and let the plunger in, I just keep it closed and I screw it in like a regular, like a screw injector, and then I just pull vacuum. I just find it gives you a little bit more control on that initial pressure cycle. So I usually will screw it halfway through so it doesn't put too much pressure, and then draw vacuum, and then next time around I'll screw a little bit more, draw vacuum, and usually that does the trick. So looking here, you can see that some of the cracks are starting to disappear from the vacuum, so that shows us that it does have a good strong vacuum going on. And I'm gonna go ahead and pause it for 1 sec, and I'll put it in a pressure cycle, and I'll come back and we'll see what's doing. There we go, the pressure is on, and we can see that it's starting to fill in very nicely. We'll try to help it here a little bit. Alright, and I'm gonna go ahead and draw a vacuum here. You see that one starting to disappear a little. Alright, let me pause it. I'm gonna flex it a little bit more, and then we're gonna do a second vacuum on it. So what I was able to do here, I just put a little bit more pressure by putting it to the next notch, and you can see it's filling up very nicely. I'll flex it a little bit more, do another vacuum cycle, then pressure it, and then we'll cure under pressure for 15 seconds, just like the timer is set up. Remove the bridge, put a tab, put pit filler, and cure for another 15 seconds, and see how it will do. And I am under the dome, so no UV light other than the bridge mounted lights. Alright, so the Vanish is in the vacuum cycle, so you can see little air bubbles collecting by the seal there, and you can see the crack is very very nicely filled. You can see the transparency on the rays of the crack, so no black air trapped in there. And I think with another pressure cycle we should be good to go. And trusted Delta bridge doing its thing. And so you'll see, guys, what I will do. I will actually gonna cure this under pressure, put a tab, cure it again, and then I'm gonna transfer the bridge, not the injector but the bridge, over the Delta bridge, and it fits perfectly, and we're gonna cure that one under pressure too. So let me pause it, put the pressure on. Alright guys, so the pressure is on. I do have it not to the max but to the second notch, and it's really plenty to push the resin through a larger star break like that one. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and cure under pressure for 15 seconds. Then we're going to remove the bridge, put the pit filler, and cure for another 15 seconds. And I will try not to stop the video, because some people were saying that, you know, last video I did, because of all the pausing and everything, they think that, you know, I snuck in another cycle or something. I don't know. Anyway, but here goes the cure. And you see the little green light is on, and the purple curing lights on the bottom. You see the reflection, so we're gonna let it sit for 15 seconds. I'm not gonna stop it, I'm not gonna pause it, so, and I'll actually have to set my phone down while I remove the bridge and put the tab in the pit filler. So set it up right here. Going to release the pressure. And I am using diamond clear pit filler made by GT. So I don't know if that makes a difference. It's a pit filler. Alright. And just the bridge goes over the brake. And I'm going to do another 15 seconds. There you go, you see the lights are on. No pausing, nothing. Alright, let me put the phone back here. So, other thing I'm going to do is I'm going to put this into a pressure cycle. And I'm pretty happy the way that has turned out. And take this over, put it here, and cure that. Alright, so you can see you can hear it, you know, catching on. And hard time focusing my phone, sorry guys. So here's a brake. I mean, it was a pretty big star, but it looks like we got it all. So it's a pretty big pit, and yeah, I'm pretty happy with it. So once again, that was Vanish on a relatively large star brake, nothing cracked. I mean, I was cranked up to pressure all the way to the second notch, and it was doing just fine. And then this is done, so I'm gonna remove that, put a little tab and cure it, and then I have one more brake to fix that was sitting under the bridge, and I'll be done. But yeah, so I just wanted to show you guys once again, Vanish repair system. I do like it, been using it more and more. Like any other tool, it takes practice, but you know, once you get a hang of it, it becomes easy, and you start really kind of reaping the benefits of, you know, the tool that you have. So like I said, so far so good. Really happy with my Vanish, and do recommend it if you guys looking for a new injector. Thank you. Bye.